Hello, my name is Faisal Khan. I'm a banking and a payment consultant. I want to talk today about building a payments company, a small payments company. Everyone is trying to look at the APIs out there, the ease at which someone is putting up a website and suddenly becoming an affiliate, an agent, etc., and then launching their own payment service. It could be B2B, could be B2C, could be B2C, could be B2B2C, doesn't matter. The problem is most of the people are trying to make a hustle and trying to make a living. It's okay, I have nothing against that. I love hustling. But the problem is you must understand that this is not as simple as, doing a market flip on a car that you may have bought or a piece of property you may have bought. Getting into the money business, the cross-border payments business, requires commitment and time. If you are short on both, I suggest you don't do it. Once you are full with commitment and time, the most important thing is then retaining the knowledge that is required to enter the field. It has its own language, and you better be able to speak that language. If you don't speak that language, it becomes inherently very difficult for you as an entrepreneur to navigate the seas of the cross-border payments world. So, first thing is securing funding. There is a minimum amount that is needed to enter this business. People say, no, I'll do it with 10,000. 10,000 is not even decent amount to even pay your internet bills for 1 year, maybe, I don't know. But a good number to get into this business is about $75,000. Why 75? 75 ensures that you have enough of a sponsorship. It ensures that you are able to launch a small MVP, whether it's white labeled or not. And it also ensures you have enough money left so that you can do some pre-funding. So $75,000 is the minimum number. If you don't have that number, and saying, no, I can do it in 40, I can do it in 50. I'm sure you can do it in 40. I'm sure you can do it in 50. But let me also tell you one thing. I'm also very sure you will be out of business within 1 year. Not even 1 year, within 1 year. You'll be out of business and you will not make money. That is how brutal it can get. So make sure your funding part is taken care of first. Second part is time and commitment. If you're not giving it time, if you're not giving it 6 hours a day, 4 hours a day, 10 hours a day, and learning about this ecosystem, learning the language, then how do you propose that you will get along? Think of it like going to a new city, I don't know, Warsaw, and learning Polish. If you don't know a single word of Polish, can't read the acrylic street signs and so forth, how will you possibly navigate? How will you possibly order food or pay your bills or get some service done? You won't. You will struggle. You will hit road bumps everywhere. But if you take the time to learn the language, many things change in your favor. So this is why you have to understand what the nuances of this business is. I did it's an 80-part series on everything, understanding about how to start a money transfer business. And that doesn't just mean remittances. It also means cross-border payments, B2B, B2C, etc. These are 80 videos, about 5 minutes each. You have to invest that time. You have to put in the 400 minutes that you have to watch them for. And if you don't, then you're not going to have much of a conversation with either myself or anyone else. So make sure the pricing thing, your funding is taken care of, your time and commitment is taken care of. Once these two things are taken care of, then tread into the world and say, okay, what is it that I really want to do? Is there really money? Then go and do your field research. I cannot stress enough, people enter this with a good vibe and a good feel. You know what? It feels good. I think I can make money. You know what? I feel this is good business. Everyone tells me I can make money. Others are making money. You don't know that for a fact. Go and do it yourself. Go and find out. I told you in one of my last videos, go try to get 25 people who will sign up for your service that for 3 months. 25 people who you don't know who will use your service for 3 months. That's a litmus test. It's not easy doing nothing. What are your pain points? How do you know these are your pain points? What sort of feasibility study have you done? What sort of numbers have you crushed? What were the assumptions in the numbers? I'm going to take this and I'm going to crush the competition by so and so. If price and technology are the only differentiators in your business, you will not get far. They certainly help, I'm not saying, but you will not get far. Why? Because the competition catches up. So entering this business, the things you really have to think of is funding, access to funding. Get that sorted. Don't start making calls until your funding is not sorted. Get your feasibility report, your market research, your data points, your field research, everything taken care of. Understand from the lean canvas what is it that you're going to get into. Then the time and commitment that you have to put towards it. It's not going to be a weekend hobby. It's not going to be something where you're going to put 2 hours a day or 4 hours a day. Invest 6 hours a day, 10 hours a day, 8 hours a day. Get that going. Once these 3 things have been taken care of, you will be in a much better shape in going and launching your cross-border payments company. I hope I was able to offer a little bit of help. If you have a question or a comment or need a little bit of advice, there's a contact form in the description below. Fill it out. I'll be happy to review it and if possible make a video on it. Till next time, Faisal Khan signing off.